My name is Hannah, and this is my beauty budget. Hey y'all, welcome to my fall closet declutter. I am so excited for this video for a plethora of reasons. The main one is just that my closet is well overdue for a bit of a clean out, so I'm super excited to go at it, and I'm excited to share the process with you. And I'm also really excited about this video because it's sponsored by Poshmark. Again, Poshmark sponsored my first closet clean out, and they're sponsoring this one too. I love this sponsorship because it's not just highly relevant to those of you out there who are budgeting for beauty like me and who might be looking for secondhand items from individuals who are selling them, but it's also speaking to those of you who are on extended no-buys who are watching me, because you don't have to be buying something in order to click through and join Poshmark. You can join as a seller, and then you can actually be using the system to make money and to clear things out of your home instead of buying things and spending money and gaining things into your home. I personally do both. I like to shop on Poshmark and to sell on Poshmark. You might remember this year that I needed bras. Earlier in the year, I needed new bras, so I spent some of my beauty budget on 2 Sloan and Tate bras that I found on Poshmark. It was such a score, and they were such a good deal. It was like $18 for the 2 bras. And I also purchased a couple of pairs of faux leather pants from Zara on Poshmark this year with my beauty budget, so those have shown up in some of my kind of what I bought this month videos. I'm currently in the market for a Disney tee. I don't know, there's something going on between me and Disneyland. I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but I'm looking for some sort of t-shirt to wear when I go to Disneyland, and I'm exclusively shopping for that item on Poshmark. I'm kind of like scoping it out and trying to decide when I'm ready to buy it, which one I'm going to buy, but it's going to be from a Poshmark seller. As I've said many times before, when it comes to shopping for clothing, I believe that buying something secondhand is the most ethical choice that I can make. It's not what I always do, but when I can, when I do have that option, then I do that. So when I'm in the market for something, I always check Poshmark first. And Poshmark is now carrying homewares. I didn't know this, but now you can buy and sell things like bedding, bath and body products, and there's also makeup on there. I feel like every time I'm like, ooh, I think I might want to buy X, I always check Poshmark first. But to get back to my original point, I love that Poshmark is sponsoring me to get you guys excited, not just about potentially buying from their website, but about selling from their website. Because to become a Poshmark seller, you don't have to spend a dime and you don't have to bring more stuff into your house. It's the opposite of that. You're making money and you're clearing things out of your house that are no longer your best or your favorite things and that don't need to live with you anymore. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be listing the things that I decide to declutter using the Poshmark app. It is so easy to use, even for someone who has kind of an unsteady relationship with her phone and with all technology, which is me. And I'll show you. I have the app installed on my phone. You just click on it and it opens, and then you just click sell and it opens up a camera. So it's like you click sell and it immediately brings you into the space where you're like listing an item. So it has the camera. You can either take pictures from the app or you can upload pictures that you've taken previously from this section. And then once you take a picture, you click next, and then you just fill in like the title and how much you want to sell it for, and then you're done. You click next and you list it. So it's incredibly easy. And I love that I don't feel like it needs to be like super polished and super professional. It's not stressful at all. So I'm gonna link my shop, my little Poshmark shop down below. So if you want to, you can click through and see it, and you'll be able to see the items that I decluttered today listed there, so you can kind of see it come full circle, see how the whole thing works. Okay, I actually can't wait to declutter my closet. I'm looking at it over there because it's an open concept closet, as many of you know, and it's a mess. I'm just going to turn the camera around and you'll be able to see the mess, and the first thing I'll do is organize. It's going to be kind of like a get it all organized and get it all in shape and declutter with me closet video. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. My general closet area is pretty much at its worst right now. It's a total mess. There's stuff on the floor. There's weird towels hanging in weird places. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to fast forward through myself organizing it and getting it set and getting things that don't need to be in this area out of the way and put away in the other parts of the house where they belong. I just wanted to film this part because I'm trying to resist the side of social media where you like make your life look more perfect than it is. I'm trying to show the reality as best I can, as much as I can bring myself to do so. So this is something I could have done before starting to film the video, and then it would have looked like my closet is, you know, bloated but neat and tidy, but that's just not the reality. This is what it's like. It's not like this all the time, but this is what it's like right now. So I'm gonna do that first step for you now on camera, and then we'll check back in. I found my sunglasses. They've been lost for like 2 weeks. I'm so relieved. I had gotten to the point where I thought I was gonna have to buy new sunglasses, and there are only $15 left in my budget this month. Phew. This right here is my overnight bag from when I went away to the hotel last weekend. It's been over a week and I still haven't unpacked it. I think the last time we washed the sheets, Joe put them on and he put the bottom sheet on the wrong way. So I'm going to take all the bedding off and fix the bottom sheet and then kind of make part of the bed. This is my weighted blanket. Ugh. Unfortunately, I have a huge basket of dirty laundry right now, so it's not like the ideal time to be doing a declutter, but I know, Sadie. I just want to go through my dirty laundry first and make sure that there's nothing in here that I want to declutter. And there might actually be. I actually think there is something in here that I have worn recently, but that I've decided that I'm going to sell on Poshmark. This is the item of clothing that after I wash it in this round of laundry, I'm going to list on Poshmark, and it's something that I purchased this year. It's one of my favorite items of clothing of all time. It's the TNA Alamo shirt. It's like a really soft cropped waffle weave shirt. It's got a similar silhouette to the one that I'm wearing right now, actually, the sweater, but it's a shirt. And I bought this when I was adding pink to my wardrobe. I bought it and I bought this more baby millennial pink shirt at the same time. And what I've learned is that this really icy pale pink integrated well into my wardrobe, and this more salmon pink did not. I just didn't enjoy wearing it. I've only worn it a handful of times, and so it's still in really good shape even though it's been washed maybe 4 times. If after I wash it I find that it's got some marks on it, I might put it in a dye wash and see if I can take care of it that way. But if it comes out of the wash in impeccable shape, I will sell it. The other thing that I found when I was going through my dirty laundry was some bras and underwear that are just well past their lifetimes and need to be thrown out. I am in a situation right now where I'm just kind of overwhelmed with like old, stringy, completely worn out underwear and bras, and one of the main things I'm doing in this declutter is like finally bringing myself to throw them away. So that's these right here. Okay, now it's time to tackle the actual closet. These boxes here, by the way, are my true shame. They are boxes of papers that I haven't unpacked since we moved into this apartment months and months ago. And I did actually get a little filing cabinet, and one of the things I was going to do is to open them and declutter those papers and file them. And I am hoping to film that and post it as like an organized your papers with me video. I just haven't gotten up the gumption to tackle those boxes. So sadly for me, they're here in the shop for this closet declutter because that's where they've been living. So this top drawer right here is the one in which I keep my jewelry. I went through and I found these earrings that I purchased at Anthropologie years ago, and I don't remember the last time I wore them. They're in beautiful condition, they're really lovely, and I think that these could have a second life with someone else. So of all of my jewelry, I picked these. I'm gonna go ahead and list them in my Poshmark shop. Okay, went through my socks and underwear and bras, and I found about 5 more of those types of items that are ready to be thrown out. This is my bathing suit that I'm putting away in the back of my underwear drawer. I only have one bathing suit. Okay, so all of the long sleeve shirts that I had in here have fit into half of one of these drawers. There are some in the wash, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this drawer away even though it's only half full. Sadie's full of beans. So this is my one other pair of jeans. So I'm wearing my only pair of jeans. This is what I purchased with my budget this month. It's like the main thing I purchased. I'm really living for them. I'm now going on 8 days in a row that I've worn them. And this is my other pair. These are like the sort of leather look legging style jeans that I keep because sometimes I just want to look really hot and like I'm wearing tight, sexy pants, and this is pretty much what I have in that realm. Okay, so here's my drawer for pants and leggings. One of the problems I have in this little vanity, what am I talking about? This little dresser is that the fashion leggings and the workout leggings and then any kind of pants or leggings that I use to dance tango or to teach tango, they all kind of get mixed in together, and I like to keep them separate. It's just easier when I'm deciding what to wear. So these are my like pants, and that includes leggings that I wear as pants. And again, it's only half full because some's in the wash. And also I've sort of been hanging a lot of things lately. Hopefully there's still going to be some space in the drawers when I'm done, and maybe I can actually take some things off of hangers and put them in drawers. Okay, so this drawer again is only half full now that everything's folded. This is my workout clothes, and I don't even know if I have enough workout clothes to fill this whole drawer. I think that if I add the ones from the wash loosely in here, they'll probably fill the whole drawer. I've been really struggling to get enough exercise lately. It's been really hard for me to bring myself to work out. I thought I was going to do this like, you know, really intensive training all summer, and then I just lost my willpower for it. It's just one of the many things that's gone down the tubes because I've been so busy. So I think that maybe having like a whole dedicated drawer of workout gear will help me, because when I'm in that space where I like am trying to think of any excuse not to go work out, not being able to find the clothes or not finding anything I feel good about putting on won't be a barrier. Like I'll open the drawer and everything will be there, and I'll have to face the fact that I do have enough clothes to wear for my workout. And I think the other thing I'm going to do is to put this drawer on top. I'm gonna move everything down one, put the workout clothes on top so they're right in my face. And then this drawer is my tango clothes. We haven't been dancing very much this year. We've been so busy, and LA is so spread out. It's just been harder to get ourselves out to dances in this town and in this new life that we have here. But when I want to dance, it's nice to know that the clothes are all here, they're folded, they're organized, and I've whittled my collection of tango clothing, which used to be gigantic, down to just this very reasonable amount. I also keep my sexy lingerie in this drawer too. So I'm going to put this down on the bottom. Can you see Sadie? Can you see her under the corner of the rug? What are you doing? It's time for the moment that we've all been waiting for, so at least Sadie and I have been waiting for. I'm going to go through what's hanging here, and I think that this is where most of the weeding is going to happen, because there are a lot of really beautiful high-end pieces of clothing that I hang on to because I think that they're lovely, but as the years have gone by, I've realized more and more that they just don't fit into my lifestyle. So there might be some tough decisions to make, but I'm going to try to make them. Okay, I went through and I pulled everything that I feel like I need to reckon with. And I also put 2 pairs of pants away in the drawer. So here are the pieces that I need to decide about. This is like a cotton blouse that I got at a street fair. It's just sort of like crinkle cotton, Egyptian cotton. And I really loved having sort of like a crisp white blouse that was long sleeved, that is lightweight. It's really a nice weight for Los Angeles. There's a big noticeable yellow stain on this shirt, and I know that it's clean, so it's something that's not going to come out. I think I'm going to throw this in the dye wash and see how it comes out. It's like the perfect candidate for dyeing. Alright, these Cacharel Paris pants, I got them in a designer consignment shop years ago, and I never wear them in my daily life because they are basically professional pants. I'm going to put them on and see how I feel. Sadie is still under the rug, by the way. What are you doing under there? This is so hard. They're high-waisted, very lightweight, stretchy wool. They are designer pants. They feel incredible. They make my butt look really good. And I just never wear them because they are kind of like a professional trouser. And it just doesn't fit with my lifestyle. But I do feel like they're kind of one in a million for me, and if I ever get into a situation where I need pants in this style, I'm going to be on the hunt for this pair, this exact pair. But at the same time, I haven't, to be totally honest, I haven't worn them in years. I haven't worn them in years. And I can't think of an occasion upcoming on which I would wear them. And they're in beautiful condition. I almost never wear them, so they're a good candidate for selling on Poshmark. I'm gonna put them in the maybe pile and decide at the end. This is a similar situation. It is a stunning high-waisted designer pencil skirt that has some flare and has kind of zipper in the back, and I never wear it because I never need to wear a pencil skirt. But when I was putting this on, I was thinking about these pants. So this is a pair of high-waisted sort of dress pants style pants that I absolutely love wearing. These are also trousers that could also work in a professional environment. I unhesitatingly love wearing these, and in fact I've worn them to some conventions and things because I just love wearing them. They serve the same purpose as these ones from Cacharel, but I think the ones from Cacharel, because they're tighter, they fit more on the sides of my legs, which I'm a little self-conscious about. I'm sort of waiting until the day when I need them for some sort of professional outfit, whereas these, whenever I have the chance to look professional, I leap at wearing them. So I think I can sell these, as beautiful and perfect as they are for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell them, and what I'll do is I'll keep this pencil skirt and I'll keep these trousers, and then I won't feel like I'm living in fear of the day when I'm gonna need to look professional and won't have anything. This is a gorgeous raw silk dress that I bought at Anthropologie a couple of years ago. It's by the brand 34 Degrees North, 118 Degrees West, and it's that textured, beautiful, just pure raw silk fabric. It's stunning. And the color, I mean, the thing that has been hard for me about letting go of this is that this is like the best color for my skin and hair. It just lights me up. And it's hard to find clothing in this color, so this has felt kind of like a gem in my wardrobe. But recently I had occasion to wear it like 3 times. There was like a baby shower, a wedding, and each time I felt like it would have been the perfect choice, and then I chose against it because when I put it on, I just didn't feel amazing for some reason. So I think it's time for me to let it go, and it's so beautiful. I'll be proud to sell it. So I'm gonna put that in my Poshmark shop. This was an unwise purchase at a designer consignment shop right before the beginning of my no-buy year. It's by the brand Carven. I mean, it's a designer piece, it's like a high-end designer piece. Again, I got it for the color, this golden mustard. I love how it looks on me. I love the lace and then this cotton collar. It's so stunning, and it's just too small. It's a 36. I think it's like an extra small. It feels like an extra small petite, like the arms are like up to here on me. It's for a person who's tiny, and I'm not a tiny person. So I am gonna go ahead and sell this in my shop. It's in gorgeous condition because I pretty much couldn't wear it. Okay, and this is an interesting situation. It's a Diane von Furstenberg blouse, which I love. I actually have kind of a collection of Diane von Furstenberg blouses, but it has, and I bought it new in an extremely unwise moment, like years ago when I was in the throes of my problematic shopping. I bought it new in like an after Christmas sale from Nordstrom's. And then I wore it a bunch of times, and now it has this discoloration in the pit area. Even though it says you're supposed to dry clean it, I think what I'm gonna do is try to dye it. I'm gonna put it in the dye wash. It's like this light pink color. And at this point it's like I can't wear it the way that it is. And it's silk, like even the texture might change a little, but I don't think washing it's gonna destroy it. It's a risk, but I'm gonna experiment with that. And then these two are tough. This is one of my all-time favorite garments. I've worn this to death, and on both of those occasions recently, the wedding and the baby shower, when I should have worn the chartreuse dress, I wore this instead because it's perfect for every occasion. But on both of those occasions, I could just feel it almost disintegrating off of me. And it has wide legs and the cuffs are really beat up. The elastic around the waist is totally bagged out. And I have to wear it without a bra because it has like an open back and open sides. And the fabric is so worn and thin from being washed so many times that it almost feels scandalous to wear it without a bra. As much as I love it, as beloved as it has been, it's time for me to retire it. And I think that retiring it will provoke me to search for something to fill its place. That is what I need to do. So this is going. Oh, it hurts, but if I keep it, I'll keep wearing it and it'll keep being like just not in good enough shape to wear to the formal occasions that I'm tempted to wear it to. And then this pair of pants I've also worn to death. They're by Runholtz. I got them at a designer consignment shop. And I love the silhouette. It's kind of like a funky drop crotch, straight leg, jersey knit. And the elastic is just completely bagged out. Every time I wear them, I feel like they're falling off of me. If that were the only problem, I might try to go in and add a new waistband because I'm a seamstress. But in addition to that, they've been worn so many times that the fabric itself is just old. It feels old, it looks old, and because it's a jersey knit, it doesn't wear well over time like a woven. It's just, they're just really, really, really old, and I think I'm ready to part with them. And I've added enough pants to my wardrobe this year. Like I've added a number of pairs of pants to my wardrobe with my budget this year that I don't feel like I'm endangering my wardrobe by deciding that the life of those pants is over. I should also say that I do have a packed box of winter wear, like heavy duty sweaters that I'm not unpacking during this video. I'm gonna film a separate video unboxing my sweaters, unpacking my sweaters, and like putting them away for the season. And maybe I'll put away some summer clothes into the box. Maybe, we'll see. But I don't think I'm gonna wanna declutter any of the sweaters that have been summering in the box. So I'm not too worried about including them in this video. But when I unpack it, if anything in there is ready to be got rid of, I'll put it in my Poshmark store too. Okay, so I folded my sweaters and I put them back away. I also have 4 scarves here, 2 silk scarves and 1 kind of cotton scarf with a sequined panel on the side. And then I have this wool scarf from Aritzia, and I just don't really love the sort of bandana silhouette that it creates. And I remember last winter just almost never wearing it, and sort of wearing it out of necessity and then not being that excited about it. It does have a stain on it, so I'm not totally sure whether or not I will put it into my Poshmark shop. I might figure out whether, I've taken the tag off of it, but I might find out whether I can wash it at home or if I need to have it dry cleaned, and if the stain comes out, I may or may not list it. I might also just give it away to a friend if I don't feel like it's in good enough shape to sell. But it is a beautiful piece and it has a ton of life left in it because I barely wore it. I just happened to get a stain on it. And then Sadie is like making biscuits on this. I love this sweatshirt that says work on it. It's just that over the years it's become kind of ill-fitting and I've cut the collar off. So again, I don't know if I'm going to actually sell this, but I do think that it's time to pass it on, and I think I can probably find somebody in my life who will really love it. I just feel like it's a little bit of a bugaboo. Like, it's so perfect for me that I can't get rid of it, but in terms of the actual garment, I just don't love it. So I'm trying to like disconnect from the idea of it and face that the object itself is just taking up space in my house. So this is going to, in one way or another, find a new home. Oh, this as well. This is just like a little tank that's so worn out that I never feel good about wearing it anymore. It's just like pilly and thin. Especially as my wardrobe gets smaller and smaller, I tend to wear clothes out. I don't know, it feels good to sort of purge the clothes that have been worn out. So this one's gonna go as well. And it's not like I'm not gonna miss it, this type of garment. So I'm gonna just clear that space. When I reflected though at the end of that process, after putting some of the tops that were with the sweaters away, I still felt like I had too many clothes, and especially because I still have a box of sweaters I need to unpack, and I especially feel like I have too many long sleeve dark colored tops. I just have so many black tops. So I dug this one out of the back of the drawer. It is in beautiful condition because I almost never wear it, and it's by the brand Athleta. You know, like it's like the cross between Gap and Lululemon. I love the clothes they make. They make really beautiful technical clothing, and that's what this is. It's a turtleneck though, and it has this beautiful stand collar, and then it has those sleeves with the thumb holes, and it's like a dark purple and black striated fabric. When I photograph it for Poshmark, I'll wear it, so if you click through to my shop, you'll be able to actually see what it looks like on the body. It's fitted. It's a beautiful like workout turtleneck for if you go hiking a lot, but I don't really need it. And I do have another turtleneck that's like a black technical fabric that's mixed with wool, and I feel like I only need one of that kind, and this is the one that's in the best shape because I might not even ever have worn it. Like, I think I wore it once for a video, but I don't think I've ever really like worn it. I'm just being practical in deciding to sell it and just to like clear out some of it, what I feel like is redundant in my wardrobe. So I have these two Marc by Marc Jacobs bags that I bought and that I loved for a long time and that I just haven't worn. They've been replaced. So this is like a big shopper. This is a gorgeous bag, and I bought this new at Nordstrom's a really long time ago. I think I had a couple of Christmas gift certificates that I kind of combined, and then I made up the difference. So it's like an amazing designer bag. It can be worn over its short handles on the shoulder and on the arm, and then it also has this like longer strap that can be lengthened. I just have it at its shortest, and it can also be kind of folded over and worn like this, and it's in this absolutely gorgeous putty color, and it's in pretty good condition. It's not like new condition because I wore it for a while, but I'll do some research and find out like what these bags are priced at, what their resale value is, especially in like decent used condition, which is what this is in. And then this one, the smaller one, is in even better condition because I actually carried this bag a lot less than I carried the other one. It's just something about the size. It's just sort of an in-between size for me, but this is also an iconic Marc Jacobs bag, and it can be worn any of those ways, and I've loved both of them, but I just haven't been wearing them. I've been using a canvas tote for work, and I've been using the Polène Paris bag that Ellie gave me for Christmas every time I want to kind of wear a fashion bag, and I just feel like these bags have sort of done their duty by me. I have that old leather backpack that I've been loving to carry. It's just been, since my last closet declutter, I haven't carried either of these bags, so it's time for me to sell them. And then I have this pair of Cacharel Clog Boots that are lovely, and they're in amazing condition too because I don't wear them that often. They're awesome. They're really easy to slip on. They are so comfortable and cushy inside. I mean, the cool thing about them is that they have a rugged sole, so they're good for difficult terrain, like walking on gravel and mud and stuff like that. They're great in the rain. but they're cute because they've got this nice heel, and then they're really, 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 really comfortable. Like the footbed is amazing. The reason I bought them is because I have the non-clog version, the like full foot version, and I was so in love with them and I find them so useful that I was like, I need a version of those that I can slip on and off. It's easier to take on and off. It was so dumb. This was again like back when I was gripped by the shopping demon. So I decided to get this kind as well, but what's going on now is that whenever I want to wear this type of boot, I wear the full foot version instead of the clogs, of course. So they can go. And then this is kind of a sad story to me. This is a beautiful pair of shoes by Vince. They're like these stunning designer shoes, and they are a bit broken in because I bought them secondhand. I got them at a designer consignment shop. I paid $100 for them because I'm sure they were hundreds of dollars new, and they had already been a little bit broken in by that time, but they were in really good shape, except for the soles. I wore them a tiny bit, and then I actually paid to have them resoled. So they have these brand new, beautiful, grippy soles on them, and they've been cleaned, professionally cleaned. And since then, I've only worn them once or twice. In theory, they're perfect for me. They're these little like boot shoes, sort of. And I understand why I bought them, and I understand why I thought they would be perfect for me. And I just never wear them. I don't know why. I think maybe they're a tiny bit too big for me. And there's something about the silhouette that's like, it's too perfect and doesn't have that edge in my wardrobe, but they are very, very, very beautiful, and I'll definitely sell them for less than what I paid for them. And so they'll be a really good deal, especially given that they've been professionally cleaned and resold. So I'm going to put all 4 of those babies into my Poshmark shop, along with, just to recap, this beautiful purple turtleneck from Athleta, the lace carven top, the raw silk dress, and these beautiful Cacharel stretch wool work pants. The reason that it's a less intense declutter this time around is just because I was so vicious the first time around. And because I've been on such a strict budget this year, I haven't gained very many items of clothing. So this was sort of like an intense further whittling of my already relatively spare wardrobe. And I feel really good about it. I feel like it won't be really done until I do all of my laundry and put the rest of those clothes away, dye wash the ones I want to dye and see how they turn out and see whether or not I want to keep them. But I'll do all of that within the next day or two. When that is done, I'll feel kind of like refreshed and ready to unpack my sweaters and then ready for the change of season. And that is it. That is my closet declutter and organization video. I haven't filmed the video yet. I'm just filming the outro and intro first, and then I'm going to do the declutter. So I, Hannah, in this moment don't really know how it went. I'm still looking at my messy closet over there, so fingers crossed that it will go amazing and that I'll be feeling amazing when it's all done. Thank you so much for watching this video, and a huge, huge thank you to Poshmark for working with me again. It just makes my heart soar. I really love this company. I really believe in what they're doing. I feel like it's empowering, and it's also just, it's a good system. It's a good system when it comes to kind of like our systems of moving stuff around on this planet. Poshmark is a good one. So I love working with them. And again, my closet is linked down below. Please click through and just check it out. And you can also connect with me on Poshmark. You can like follow my closet, and we can like, it's like sort of like a social media network over there. So connect with me if you're a Poshmark seller. And if you have any questions about Poshmark, let me know in the comments. All right. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Poshmark. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to take extra good care of yourself this week so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.